How's it going, guys? It's your host here, Baba Yaga. Anyways, welcome back to the video. I'm your host, Kyrandis, and today's video is about the arc map rotations. Some people actually came into my stream asking for this, so I figured I might as well. So one thing to keep in mind, actually a lot of people actually came and asked, and they also don't know what the heck it is. Arc map is basically a utility item in the game that you can find off of 4 specific mobs. That allows you to teleport to the nearest town in the region you're in, and it lets you teleport back to where you teleported in a 30-minute time frame, as long as you're in a safe zone. So it is extremely like game changing, I guess. So it's like unlocking like a crazy feature. Obviously getting it is not easy unless you're just straight up dumb lucky carried, but very unlikely for most people. And I'm gonna show the rotations I did to get them. So this is jail, the first place. I want to call this the back entrance or the basement entrance to the jail. I'll leave these time frames up here somewhere in the video where you can click to follow through just to see rotations. And this part here is just description. So before I go in, I'm just going to describe what the heck this is. So the archaeologist map is really just a teleportation device. It's the only thing that allows you to teleport in game. If you don't have this, traveler's maps also let you teleport in the game as well to nearest towns. But it's a one-way trip. The arc map is permanent, and you can use this every 6 hours. It's split between across like characters and whatever, but you can use it and toss it around or whatever. Very useful, very game changing. Everything is kind of in regions across the planet. So if you'll notice like these little borders here or these little roads, there's borders are basically when the map changes color here. This is a good way to look at it. So in the green region here, if I use the map like in Trent, for instance, I'll have access to every town in this green region here. The moment I cross into the region over here from green to yellow, I now have access to all Heidel and Glish if I use the map in the edge of this here. It goes the same with Drigan as well. The moment I cross the threshold of this little blue area here, I can now teleport to any of the Drigan towns. Same with Kama Sylvia and so forth. You get the idea, hopefully. But then in terms of like where you are though, some like for Valencia, obviously when you just cross over, obviously people are going like, wow, that's OP. Yes, it is OP because you work super hard for it. Unless you're plain dumb lucky, then I guess you didn't work at all, like bastard. But like this is the entrance to like the Valencia region. If you enter here, you won't be able to suddenly get to Valencia city. So there is a bit of a range radius to it. It's not really like clear cut as to what the radius is. And also the detection on like where nearest is a little bit up in the air, but like in terms of the regular like main continent areas, what I described earlier is true. But for Valencia, when you reach the region here, it's only like a big radius, sort of like a circle around it. You'll only be able to reach like Sandgrain or Shakatu, and you won't be able to really port over to Valencia until you're about a little bit distance away from Ibelob Oasis. So like a little bit from Ibelob Oasis, you know, to run east a little bit, probably to about use the Obedience Pilgrim Sanctum as like a vertical line. Just draw like a vertical line here, and once you're standing past that line, then you can teleport to Valencia. So that's about like the distance that it covers in terms of like the town that it'll detect as nearest or whatever in the options list. So once you cross that line, you can get to Ancado, Valencia. You won't really be able to reach Arahaza until you like reach about Valencia. So it's about this distance is the detection range for it. Or either that, when you open your map, the circle when you fully zoomed out is kind of the distance as well. The circle around your character that shows the compass is pretty much the detection range for a city in the Valencia region. That's a lot of heat stroke, Jesus. Okay, and so that's pretty much it. Other than that, most other uses is the most famous use is obviously in the Ross Sea that takes you straight to Port Rat, because this is the largest distance you can cover nearest town. People do that with the traveler's map anyways, for fishing or whatever, or dailies or whatnot. But arc map is highly more useful because you can make the return trip back immediately to where you ported off to. Alright, so we're going to begin with the rotations here. This is the jail rotation. I call this the basement rotation. The main entrance is actually just right there in front of me that heads into the first circular rotations. There's really only like 2 rotations about this, but I always go to the back when I was looking for this piece. because I did a head count. This isn't really about how much money or trash you make per hour. It's about how many of a particular mob you're gonna kill per hour. So there's about, I don't quite remember how many there were, but the rotation basically involved jumping down a hill. There's like 2 warders here, 1 Sordid Deportee there, so we're just gonna walk through this slowly on the first run through, and I'm getting CC'd up the hell. And so 2 warders and one Sordid Deportee. I remember this rotation had the most Sordid Deportees. They have the highest drop rate for 1 piece, and the warders have the next one that you need from here, and then you're done with this place. So that's 2 Sordid Deportees. And then we've got another warder over here, and then there's another warder over here. So there's 4 warders and 3 Sordids that we've run into already. Okay, and then there's another Sordid over here. I think that's 4 now. All right, and then there's 5 Sordid Deportees, and then you run into this room over here. There's another one right here. There's 6, and then there's another 2 warders in here that you want to take care of, and then you can just kill the rest of the mobs plus this one extra one that got latched on somewhere. It's about 7. I'll do a count just on the side here in case I miscount, and then you start running back towards this way. You kill this warder over here. And you go into this groups down here. There's another warder here. That's like 7 or 8. 9 or 10 right here. You also want to kill the mobs that follow you, because as you can tell, like some of the mobs are resetting in their HP because I'm kiting too much. And then you can kill this group as well for extra cash. Oh my god, the frame drop. Holy Jesus. Alright, and then there's 11 or 12 there. 12 warders. And then there's the 8th and 9th Sordid Deportee. I swear to god, I miscounted it already. Alright, kill this. Alright, so now this is the turning point here in the rotation. Once you get up to like this group here, most of the time I used to just run into this group over here. This one group here. But then you might overkill your rotation. If you have enough AP to overkill your rotation, you need to extend it before you go into this group. So depending on how strong you are and how fast you clear the mobs, depending on your class, it's all class dependent. Like some classes clear way faster than the other. You don't necessarily go to this one. You just go to, you actually, like once you clear this group over here from this bell here, I normally run straight and clear whatever the heck comes my way, and then I run straight. You go up this ledge here, and then you jump down. Preferably you want to be a Lon or a Kuno or even a Tamer when you're doing this, because you can just drop, or any class that can drop to the floor really quick. And there's 2 more Sordid Deportees down here and 2 more warders, or like a group of warders heading upwards. And then you kill everything on your way back up. So you have like another warder here, and then you have another warder like on this side here. I normally ignore that group down there, and then I kill this Sordid over here with this warder. And that's pretty much like the best rotation I can think of for like the Sordid Deportees. The other one is the main room rotation. So that's, I'll show you the main room rotation as well. So then once you get back up the stairs, you just go through the stairs here as I showed earlier in the rotation. Go through this room here, run through, kill these guys on the side here, kill these Sordids that get aggroed. Then you run into this room, kill this warder and this group and this warder and then that warder, and then get out, go all the way back. Use your movement cancel skills into this executioner group here, kill that warder right there. Run through these 2 areas, this warder, and then the executioners over there. Small group over here for extra cash if you're overkilling far too fast, otherwise you can ignore it and just go straight into this group, into the 2 Sordids over here. Kill this group as well, kill this warder. You may or may not want to kill this warder depending on how you feel about extending that rotation, and if you can kite this one into the one in this room here, then you get an extra warder as well. Alright, and then you have to run, and then you jump off the cliff again, slam into the floor like Deadpool does, that says it's always bad for the knees. And you just go into the floor like that, kill this group, kill that group, kill this Sordid Deportee there, kill that Sordid, kill the warder, and then you start exiting, use your movement skills, cancel all the way back upwards again. This group should be alive, kill this group here, and that's your rotation, back to the beginning where you started here. Alright, so we'll show a little bit more of that later in the video, just without commentary and me like not having to think about what I'm saying while I'm killing stuff. And then I'll show you the main rotation. You'll either see sometimes people down here as well, but most people are in the main room rotation, which is mostly congested. Hopefully there's not somebody there. If there's somebody there, then I don't know. I went red just moments ago, so that's why my name is gray. Trying to recover some karma and figured I'd do this here. Alright, so this is the main room rotation. You gotta head into it first. You can just kill like the warders on your way in. Maybe you'll get lucky, who knows. Down the stairs here. Kill this Sordid, just get it out of the way. Down these stairs here. Alright. It's like this is actually part of the rotation, I think. I don't quite remember. Sordid and warders. I mean, I never wanted to come back to this place ever, but here I am. So this is the main room, which is where most people are at. They go around in a big circle. So I remember this now. So you kill this group here first, or wherever you want to start. It's just a big circle of a room. So you just go there, kill this, and then go for this warder here. Most people are in here because it's very dense in mobs. Kill this warder here as well. Still don't know what my class does quite yet. And then you kill this group over here. And then you make your way to the middle. After you kill that group over there, you go to the middle. Kill these two Sordids over here. There's so many dudes. What the hell? Alright, you kill this Sordid here. Kill this warder here. Then you kill this group here. Kill this warder over here. And then you head over into this room. This room has a Sordid Deportee right here. Okay, it's also got a warder in the corner over there. If you can kite him before you jump into that, throw a range skill or something. Just kite him into yourself. Get out of that room. Kill this group. Or either that, you can kite it into this warder here and this Sordid over here in this corner. Alright, and then you kill this group over here. I don't exactly have the AoE or the proficiency on this class quite yet with the new skill set. And then you go up these stairs. And you kill that group that I was talking about. Oh yeah, so it was part of the rotation. So you kill this warder, and then you kill this Sordid over here, and then you can take care of this group if you want. Kill this warder as well, and then go restart the rotation. You will probably overkill it, and I always run off this ledge here because these fences are really dumb. So you just drop back down on these guys, and then you just keep going again from here. You can overkill that rotation, so once you start overkilling the rotation, you start going into the side rooms. Especially if you're like a range class, because you don't have to like run from group to group. You can just blast things away. And given that how strong people are these days compared to when I first did this, it was a lot harder for me when APs weren't so high for everybody. Even like decent medium or even low AP these days can do fairly well in these areas. So when I did this, like most people's average AP was like 220, 230. Breaking 250 was like really hard. So but nowadays people are like 261 and 270 with like extra AP bonuses and everything that we did not have back then. So you know, this is the rotation here. If you need an extension, you can also go into this room as well. This one has another Sordid Deportee in here. So the two main mobs you're in concern of is the Sordid Deportee and the Iron Fist Warder is what you care about in these rotations. So I'm just going to start off with this rotation here. So we kill this dude here. And you blow past these mobs. Yeah, like we didn't even have like droughts back then. We just had to use demi-human elixirs. Or human hunt elixirs or whatever. And, you know, Knight's combat ration with a Serendia meal rotation and a jungle hamburg. That's what it used to be before cron meals even existed. Life was rough. Yeah, these guys are just respawning, so I'm already like overkilling them and I'm not really paying attention. And then Z buff as well, because you're gonna be killing so many dudes, they just blow them away. Alright, so that's the other rotation. This one is obviously far more populated. I don't know why, but if you're here for money, then yeah, this would be the rotation to do for cash, in my opinion, because it's just far more populated than any other rotation. And And then if you decide to kind of just run around and check out jail and try and find that secret hidden quest that only like 1 or 2 people have done in the entire population of BDO across all regions, there's like some sort of hidden quest apparently in jail. I don't fucking know about it, but I've heard rumors about it that only like a handful of people have done it because they were just running around every object and inspecting and looking at it. So, you know, have fun with that. But that's pretty much the rotation, and that's pretty much it for jail. I'll see you guys in the sulfur video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye bye for now. Peace. Alright, and this is the other rotation I did when I didn't have enough AP and other rotations were taken up. It's just a little bit down some stairs from the main room, the circular room. Sure you'll be find it. It's just down a bunch of stairs here. So just so you know, once you find this ledge of a stair here and this weird looking pillar hole here, just go down it. I used to do this rotation when I didn't have enough gear as well, and I couldn't over clear as fast either, so this is better for if you have low gear. It just starts in this cave room here, and you just pretty much go around. You kill this group, you kill this warder over here, kind of make your way through here, okay, and then run to this group over here. Oh, the mobs are resetting. I've kited too many. And then another execution warder over here. Another warder over here. It's pretty much like a warder rotation with like 1 or 2 Sordid Deportees, not very many. It's a lot of the little dudes though, just for extra cash, which is nice. And then you just go into this room over here. Work your way in here. I normally just like kite the mobs out of that room. I don't even bother. And then I go into this group over here. And then you can drag all these dudes into this one little corner here. If you're not killing them fast enough, obviously. If you're killing them really fast, like how I'm just like almost touching them and they're dying right now, you shouldn't really be waiting to kite mobs. You should just be blowing them up as you go. And then if you overkill the rotation, then you know, you finish off at this group. And it's like an infinity sign, so you go through that circle, come around there, and then you go over to this side here, and you start going down this room down over here as well. Same pattern, through an infinity sign, turn left, kill this warder over there, go into this room, there's another one here, and then just get out of this room. You probably have a bunch of shit chasing you, probably need to reset that. Alright, kill this warder over here, go forward, run around. You can go into this room if you want. I don't go into this room often because this warder's like way in the back. And then there's a Sordid inside here if you really feel like RNG is blessed, but I mostly ignore that because it just makes the rotation a little bit far too slow by the time the mobs respawn in the other room. But this is mostly like, you should be able to go at this rotation non-stop. It's not exactly very good for trash per hour, but pretty much nobody does it, and if you're just seeking the map pieces, then yeah, this is one place where you can sort of go after the iron warder, because there's mostly just warders around here and only like 2 or 3 sort of Deportees in the rotation. Alright, and this room is pretty much just adjacent to the basement room. I call it the basement room. So to get to the basement room from here, you just have to run up some stairs, which is this part right here, or this hill. It's not even some stairs. So that's from the first room. You just run up here and you're in the basement. This is the basement to the back entrance of the jail. And I know this place like the back of my hand because I've been here for so long, even though I haven't been here for like over a year. So yeah, those are pretty much the 3 rotations that I found in jail. This basement one is definitely the one you want to go after for the Sordid Deportees because there's so many of them. And the Iron Warder, you'll either find more of those in the main room or that tertiary room that I just showcased over there. Alright, so I hope this helped you out, and yeah, see you in the next video of Sulfur. Bye bye for now. Peace.